Alright, y'all. So, a few days ago, I was talking with my best boy and fellow YouTuber Vegidarian. Link in the description so you can watch his videos as well. And we were talking about Sonic. And he's telling me that when you go on YouTube and type in Sonic, the first thing that shows up is Sonic.exe. So, I try it. And what showed up for me was definitely not Sonic.exe. It wasn't even Sonic at all. But you scroll down a little bit, and, still one of the first results was this video. Now, here's a thumbnail for you so you guys can look at it. It is a video labeled Sonic and Amy get stuck in the elevator. Who will save them? Sonic Family official channel. And it's this go animate weird children's content where Huggy Wuggy seems to be doing something to Sonic and Amy trapped in an elevator. So I watched it, and I'm not gonna lie, I've already watched this video, but don't worry, I have a second video that I'm about to play afterwards that I have not seen yet. And we're just gonna go through it because it's so ridiculous. I love it. This is the kind of stuff that makes me cringe in the best ways. And I'm just gonna be pointing out stupid things as I go through. I'm gonna be jumping around. I'm probably not gonna end up showing the entire video because I don't want this video to be like an hour and a half long. But let's jump into it. So, first off, actually, let's bring this back a little bit. Look at their designs right now. Sonic, he's not terrible, for Go Animate and for this, AI-driven children's animation, that's to be expected. But why are his shoes white? Sonic's got red shoes. Why are his shoes white? But, you know what? That's not even that bad. Let's instead move over to Amy. She's got the hair, that's good. The headband, alright. Ears, fine. What's up with her arms and legs? Why are they so human? And then look at what she's wearing. That's not Amy's dress. If you play any Sonic game, or ask anyone who has played a Sonic game, that's not what Amy wears. Sonic at least got his stuff right. He's got his gloves. He's got his shoes, even though they're the wrong color. He's fine. She's wearing this just random, almost cheerleader dress. And why are her titties so big? This is for kids. This is Amy Rose. And Amy Rose, I don't know what is the average boob size of an animated character, especially an anthropomorphic quote-unquote hedgehog, but I'd say actual Amy has medium-sized breasts. This girl's got giant titties. So, before we get into anything, that's just mad fudging weird. Let's continue though. Let's keep going. Alright, so I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh no. Who was that? Whose voice did that correlate to? You would say Sonic because it was a more masculine voice. But you're going to see later on that they just take weird audio clips and make the characters say them. And it's so jarring, and I will point it out every time that I notice it. It's just so jarring because I'm just give him a consistent voice. Just do a bad Sonic voice. Because most of this does not have audio. Most of it, no one is speaking. Throughout a majority of this video, it's just implications and maybe text boxes. But you could just have someone say, "Hey guys, Sonic here." Now that's a terrible Sonic impression, but, at least I know it's Sonic. If I hear, "Oh no," I don't know who that is. I don't even know where that would be from. So let's carry on. Trapped in an elevator, no Wi-Fi, scary situation. I don't know why his Wi-Fi suddenly stops. You're gonna see later on in the video that, like, it's not like the world was ending or like the building they're in was crashing down or anything. It was literally just the elevator stopped working, and my Wi-Fi only works at least somewhat well in 99% of elevators. Also, once again, that says danger. That usually implies someone's messing with the elevator. So, you know, your impression right now, if, you know, you say you're a little kid just watching this, you're thinking like, oh, who's messing with Sonic? Is that Eggman? Is that, I don't know, the Sinister Six? The Sinister Six. I don't remember what they're called, but the people from Lost Hex, you know, who could that possibly be? Who's messing with the electricity here? Is that Surge from the comics? No. It's just the power is going out, and the elevator feels the need to tell them they're in danger. Plus, why is Amy scared? Now, I know that, like, they're just using the characters to tell their story, but I like to have a little bit of character consistency, and Amy is a badass. Yes, she does get worried whenever she realizes she's outmatched, and she will scream for Sonic when she's in a tight squeeze. But Amy's not the type to get stuck in an elevator and immediately start crying. That's not her thing. She's also definitely not scared of the dark.
Come on!
Like, that come on that Sonic just said. That sounds like something Sonic would say, does it not? Like, that sounds like a very Sonic thing to say. Come on, you know. And it almost kind of sounded like his voice. It works. Why is he dancing like this? That's not Sonic's thing. Sonic doesn't dance. Well, I mean, he does dance. He knows how to break dance. You know. But, like, that's not his thing. It seems just odd. Very odd. Also, his arms clipping into his face. Right here. There's a thought bubble showing Huggy Wuggy as, I guess, an engineer or the IT guy. Or maybe he's the secret villain, here to fuck up the elevator, or maybe kill them, or maybe help them out, who knows. Why is it a thought bubble? Which would imply that Sonic knows Huggy Wuggy and this kind of thing happens sometimes. I feel like that's supposed to be like a scene transition of what's actually happening. Unless the implication is that that's not what's happening, but me having seen the video, I know that is what's happening. So why the heck is it a thought bubble?
Hey!
Also, what the fudge is going on? Why are they just singing, but not singing, making beats? Why are they doing stomp? And then just Michael Jackson out of nowhere comes in with the hee-hee. Like, what does this have to do with Sonic? Okay, Huggy Wuggy comes in. He's helping out. They're ecstatic. See, this is my problem. He just spoke to Amy, and he essentially spoke in Sims language, where it was definitely not anything that you can misconstrue as English. So why do they sometimes just throw in vocal recordings that are unnecessary? Because you'd still understand what's going on without them. So either make them all voices, or just have none of them be voices. Why do you just randomly hear voices?
Come on!
Okay.
And see, that time, Huggy Wuggy said come on. But it was the same voice as Sonic. And then Amy says okay. But it's Knuckles' voice. What is this? So you see right here, I thought that this was about to take a very dark turn. He's halfway through the elevator and the door. Like, his quills are even still inside the elevator. I always thought he was about to get snapped in half. But this is what actually happens. Also, yes, I saw the ugly Huggy Wuggy face. No, it's not the last time that he's going to make that face. You just got to get used to it.
Help me!
Look at how much strain Huggy Wuggy has here. Also, Sonic just screamed, "Help me." That could have been implied. It could have been a speech bubble. You didn't have to throw in a vocal recording of someone saying, "Help me." But at the same time, why is Huggy Wuggy making this face? I get he's straining, but I feel like they just worked really, really hard on Huggy Wuggy faces, and so they needed to use them. They're just like, no, I spent an entire afternoon doing this. Just let me put it in.
Help me!
But Huggy Wuggy isn't strong enough, no matter how much he tries. So what Amy does is get scared and run away. Like that has ever been Amy's MO. If Amy saw Sonic in trouble or felt like Sonic might die, she would sooner throw her own life away for even this fraction of a chance to save Sonic's than she would run away. And she is about to have a change of heart and realize Huggy Wuggy needs help and go help. But this is just so out of character for Amy. And I know this isn't,
help me!
You know, I'm not stupid. This isn't canon Sega propaganda or anything. But it's just, why did you make this? You didn't need to. You didn't need it to be Huggy Wuggy at the very least. It could have been anyone else. That could have been Knuckles. That could have been Rouge. That could have been Shadow. But they decided to use Huggy Wuggy.
Help me! Oh my god!
That was Peter Griffin. Please tell me you heard that was so clearly Peter Griffin going, "Oh my god." I don't even know who said that. If that would be Huggy Wuggy being tired, or if that was Sonic grateful at the fact that he didn't just die. And that's just the end of that skit. Oh my god, I remember this section. I'm gonna play that back just for a moment. Now tell me how this looks. The first time I watched this, you cannot tell me it didn't look like she was just playing with herself. And you might say, well, you know, kids aren't going to assume that, but why did they do it like that? They could have actually made it look like she had a pocket. They could have just drawn a pocket onto her dress and then have her reach in the pocket and take out this JPEG of a hyper-realistic lighter. And he's like in love with her since she shone this light. Also, that light is way too bright. The entire house is lit up now. And that's just the end of the skit. Next skit, we're with Huggy Wuggy. He finds a can of food. Finds it completely empty, so he just chucks it. And oh slapstick event, some real Looney Tune type feat, he's stuck in the can of food. Asking Amy for help. I'm gonna skip past this little section because this is what I wanted to see. Look at what she does as her next idea. Pours Coke inside of his mouth. Pours Mentos inside of his mouth. Shakes him up a bit. This is what she thinks is going to happen. He will fart out a rocket that will, I guess, propel him out of the food. Now, what actually happens? Exactly that, except that he stayed in the can of food. And you think, oh, this is now a different thing, you know, they just did a screen transition, maybe this is a different skit. Nope, that's Huggy Wuggy, having just shot out like a rocket out of space, now near the moon where Sonic is, I guess, planting the flag of Mobius.
Huh?
Now, how come Amy couldn't do that? Sonic, not even trying, thwacks him out of his food can. And Huggy Wuggy is, you know, happy. How come Amy was somehow so weak she couldn't do that? Amy's strong, guys. Like, Amy keeps getting portrayed like she's weak. Amy's insanely strong and insanely fast. Her Pico Pico hammer is heavy. It is not meant to be light. Yeah, he falls all the way back down to Mobius. Oh wait, didn't they just confirm that Sonic's planet is called Earth now in the games? So I guess it's just Earth. The food can comes down. Oh no, Amy's stuck in the food can now. How are they gonna get out of this predicament?
Help me!
You know how they get out of this predicament? What for me? They don't. They skip to the next scene. Sonic is cleaning up trash because Sonic's an environment. You see this Huggy Wuggy attack a mermaid. So obviously being the good guy he is, he attacks Huggy Wuggy. Now here's some crazy shit. Who's the mermaid? Who's stuck in there? It's Amy. Amy's a mermaid here. Also, for some reason, Amy has vampire teeth. I forgot to mention that at the beginning because it's super fudging weird. But Amy's, I guess, also a vampire in this universe. So she goes to Sonic's house. It is destroyed. It's a wreck. It's not just dirty or like a little worn, maybe some dust bunnies here and there. It looks like it got hit by Hurricane Katrina and nobody came to fix it. And in a few sweeps, bada boom, bada bing, that giant hole in your floor is gone. Skip ahead a little bit. He sees the house clean. He's liking it. He thinks Amy's an intruder.
No!
I don't know how he looked at Amy from the back and was like, has to still be an intruder. Pink-haired girl in a dress? Well, I can't see her face, so who the fudge is this? It's not till she turns around that he's like, oh, this is the girl that I have a great affinity for, that I'm not canonly dating, but am very clearly dating in most things that have to do with this. Even the Sonic Twitter takeovers, I don't know if you ever listened to them. Even in the Sonic Twitter takeovers, he specifically is like shy about talking about Amy because he has because he loves Amy. I don't know why he's constantly running from her like he's fudging 6 years old. Huggy Wuggy remembers being homie attacked. He is feeling devious. Also, quick side note, why did Sonic attack Huggy Wuggy? Like, nothing about that scenario made it seem like Huggy Wuggy was the one that entrapped the mermaid. It genuinely just looked like Huggy Wuggy was trying to help. But Huggy Wuggy's mad. He's about to throw water balloons at his house. And that's pretty much it. It's just some water balloons. Until he realizes that Amy's a fucking mermaid. Then he's like, well, why don't I capture her? So that, I'm doing what Sonic thought I was doing. Skip forward. He goes to track Huggy Wuggy, gets him back to his house, and Huggy Wuggy has her in a bathtub, and look at how disheveled Amy looks. Like, I thought this was, like, silly. Maybe Huggy Wuggy's, like, not playing a prank, because kidnapping's not really a prank. But, like, maybe Huggy Wuggy's mad, but he's not that mad. He beat up Amy. Look at those bruises on her face. And now he's about to drop a bunch of fudging cockroaches on her. That's genuinely disgusting. And he did it to collect tears. Why? I thought this was just revenge. I thought it was just about getting revenge on Sonic. But he, for some reason, is collecting mermaid tears? Does that do something? Is there like a mythology for mermaids where their tears are somehow magical in a way? Because I don't know anything about that. Also, and this is where the first instance of Sonic having fourth wall breaking abilities. He can just think up a hammer and boom, there's a hammer. Messed up Huggy Wuggy.
Oh no.
Took one hit.
No.
I don't really understand what's happening here. So she was dying even though she was in water. Maybe she was dying from getting punched over and over again. So then Sonic takes her to the sea and she leaves, but she loves him. There's no reason why she has to leave here. They can just go back to Sonic's house.
Goodbye.
This section is fudging insane. There's a random Sonic OC made by Sonic Family, and if that is a real Sonic character, please let me know, because I know a decent bit about Sonic. I love Sonic. I've played all the mainline games. I've played several of the side games. I've read not a lot of comics, but a fair bit of comics. I watch a bunch of videos on some of the comics. I'm not super versed in the Archie world of comics, though. So, I could be wrong. But I've never seen this person before in my life. I would assume that she's also a hedgehog, because she has the same ears as Amy, same facial shape as Amy, but, long flowing hair. Like, she looks just like Amy does. So I'm assuming she's a hedgehog OC made by the Sonic family. But who is she? I don't know who she is. And they never say her name either. What the fudge is on, Sonic? I get he's pretending to be a ghost, but why is it so gloopy like he's an actual ghost? Like he looks like he's just made up of raw ectoplasm. And I'm saying ectoplasm because this is YouTube. And don't worry, because we're about to get a gross sound. You heard that noise, right? When he takes off the suit. Like, that could be like a fabric-y noise, but it just sounds a little moist. Why is it moist? I don't like it. It's gross. This one is Caveman Sonic. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna let this one play. So Caveman Sonic just accidentally chaos controlled. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. Why is there a Caveman Sonic? How is he able to chaos control, especially since at this point he wouldn't even know what a Chaos Emerald is yet? It doesn't make sense. Also, it was just me, or did he not just have something in his hand during that? Like, you see that, right? There's like an orange thing that's like poorly tracked to his hand, and then it's gone once he finishes teleporting.
Huh? Huh?
Skip ahead a little. She realizes it's a caveman somehow instantly. Like, as soon as she sees him quivering, she's like, must be some scared little boy instead of the Sonic that I know from modern day. Also, apparently Caveman Sonic speaks, I guess, yeah, modern English. Or even old-timey English. Just some level of English that allows him to communicate exactly what happened. Unless she can just read a speech bubble, and this prehistoric Sonic also has time in it, also has fourth wall breaking powers. So they're going around looking for the Chaos Emerald. Nothing really super cool happens. Amy gets mad at him. He sees himself on TV. And he's like scared. It's weird. So he starts punching the TV. You know, she's mad at him, whatever. And then for some reason, the chandelier falls. He just fell on the ground. It's not like she threw him up in the air or like an earthquake happened. The chandelier just decides it's gonna fall. And what's in the chandelier?
Oh no!
He's fine, by the way.
Huh?
Yeah, the chandelier did no damage to him. But the Chaos Emeralds, for some reason, in the chandelier, even though he didn't spawn from the ceiling, he spawned in the middle of the room.
Huh?
First thing she does is send him back. Which, to be fair, I would take. I'm not gonna watch the rest of this, because the next ones are dumb. Also, they have very modern technology. Everyone here has an iPhone. they're not poor. That's a fact. So they're playing PS5 using upside down PS5 controllers, which makes absolutely no sense. They're starving. What happened to their food? I know it's supposed to be frostbite, but that doesn't look like frostbite, alright? It looks like someone was having a little too much fun in the refrigerator. They were having a little too much fun in the refrigerator, and now their food is covered in cream. You can just reheat it. How long were they playing that game for? Like several days? And how cold is their refrigerator? Why is the refrigerator like a freezer? But you can still reheat it. It's gonna taste weird, but it's still edible. So they call Amy, and Amy, I guess, is married or at least dating Sonic because he has a picture of her in an apron. I guess she's a housewife here? And they have no internet connection. I don't know what has to do with their cell phone service, but they have no internet connection.
Go! Hey!
Oh, now they're searching for her. Also, Knuckles' tail is really long. Never mind, they're not dating. That's a lost friend poster. I don't know how that's gonna help because what are they gonna do if they see Amy? Give him a call and be like, "Oh yeah, I saw her walking down, 6th and Avenue." No. What the heck was that? Also, so what? I'm guessing that Amy's just the mom of the friend group. Every friend group has a mom of the friend group. But she's in a bag? This is probably like a prank she's pulling on them because she's mad that they didn't come eat. But this is for kids. What? You heard that right? What? That was JonTron. They just stole a JonTron bite for this video when they don't need to. It's unnecessary. We get their emotions just by watching it.
Oh my god!
And then once again with the Peter Griffin, oh my god.
Come on!
Why is this car going so slow? Like, Sonic's fast as heck. He could be, like, going 80 miles per hour, but not at that jog of a pace. That speed walking he was doing. Alright, neither Knuckles nor Sonic's ever getting dusted. It is canon that Knuckles is very fast. As a matter of fact, every single person in the Sonic team is extremely fast. Tails uses his propellers so that he could be relative in speed to Sonic. Knuckles is just extremely fast. I'm guessing it's either because he's an echidna or because he has chaos powers, or at least he's in tune with the Master Emerald. And Amy has trained herself to be fast so that she can forever chase after Sonic. None of these people should be outraced by a car. Any car. They somehow got ahead of this one, though, in a disguise, Meaning they somehow knew where it was, ran, got a disguise, knew it was going to be there, and didn't just jump the car like last time, except from the front instead of from the back. What is this scheme? Knuckles is playing an old man who's very slowly walking across the crosswalk, while Sonic's gonna sneak up from behind. Homing attack! Use the homing attack! It's Rouge the Bat! Rouge the Bat kidnapped Amy!
Oh, stupid!
Run.
Oh my god, they did not just play the Vine sound. Oh my gosh. See, and now he activates his speed. Now he's jetting the same way that car jetted. It was a toy hand, a prosthetic hand, who knows. I guess it was her trash. Why was the trash in her car? Who knows, I don't care. We keep going. I guess it was her laundry? I don't understand what's happening here.
What are you doing? So Rouge just found it, and she's no longer mad that they stole her, I guess, laundry, and then dumped it all over the sidewalk. There's still no explanation for why she had a severed arm in her laundry, but, I mean, I guess whatever. Gotta, you know, plot needs to plot. Oh, hello.
Oh, and after all, she wasn't even mad. She was just going to get burgers for the boys. That's a real one, that Amy. I don't know why she wasn't just playing games with them, because, you know, I feel like Amy's a gamer, but, you know, whatever. She was there for the boys. She was doing it all for them. And the moral of this story is, even if you're being mistreated by your friends, just go to the store and they'll assume you got kidnapped and go on a search hunt for you. And they'll eventually find you at the store and apologize for being the worst. Okay, so their cell service went out because her battery was dead? That's not how that works. They should have just showed that it went straight to voicemail. That would have made more sense, because it showed that it was calling. It said calling and then Amy's picture. They didn't have to say the service went out.
Okay.
And now they're all eating burgers. They're all friends. They're all happy. I'm done with this, alright? I am having actually a lot of fun. This is very funny. But at this point, I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired of watching this. It may have sounded like I'm angry throughout this video, and I'm not. This is how I have fun. I stress myself out to have fun. But, alright, I had a good time watching this. Once again, check out my boy Vegidarian. That man is a beast. He does a Let's Play channel where he plays a bunch of games. He played Legends, Pokemon Legends Arceus. He's playing Kingdom Hearts, I believe, right now. He makes videos talking about the Sonic Frontier trailers as they come out. So definitely check him out if you want Sonic news, because he is just as big of a Sonic fan as I am. But thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later.